Hello, YouTube. It's Turbo Turn Up time. Let's go. Turbo, turbo, turbo. Let's go. It's Turbo Turn Up time. Remember, turbo, turbo, turbo. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. Let's go. So, Turbo hadn't had a lot of new announcements coming out. I thought there would be more information coming down the pipeline for new developments outside of the casino and the announcement about the motor verse and the other new announcement. So I'm just waiting for something else to get the interest back into Turbo. A lot of people are talking about Hoppy, and I think that's taken away from Turbo. So we'll see how this Hoppy pans out. What's up, Randy? Let's go, Turbo fam. Let's go, Turbo Turn Up Army and Turbo Toad Warriors. What's up, Life Cycle? Yo, what's popping? Enjoying the hobby. Good evening. What's up, hobby? So let me know if you guys know any new and exciting developments for Turbo. And if not, let's look at the bubbles real quick. Then we'll go back to Twitter. So Kaspa is down 2.5% today, down to 17.6 cents. Flake is up 6.8. Brett's down 7%. Hex is down 11.3. Dog with a hat's down 5.8. Tiles down 14.6. Fetch is up 2.6. File is up 2.1. SEI is up 3.1. Kalur is down 2.1. MEW is down 0.8. Beam's up 3.7. Solana's up 4.2. Binance is up 0.6. Arrow's down 6.1. I wonder what's going on with Arrow. It's been sliding for the last couple of days. Cat with a hat's down 7.5. Elysium's down 1.6. Dodge is up 1.4. Inu is down 7.6. LCX is down 4.6. Archblock is actually making a move, up 14.7. So Archblock is actually bouncing back. So that's going to be Turbo pretty soon. Popcat is up 9.4. Pepe's down 2%. XRP's up 1.6, 1.7 actually. Still under that 50 cent mark. SafeMoon's down 8.6. MOG is down 9.9. I don't know what happened to MOG, but it's been sliding too. Poke is up 6.7. Arkham's up 3.9. Apes up 0.7. Tons up 4.2. Rose is up 6.6. Helium is up 7.9. My Lady is up 4.3. Satoshi's down 1.2. Where is Bitcoin? Bitcoin's down 1.3. SafeMoon is down 6.8. Piff's up 5.2. Stack is down 2.8. Near's up 2.4. Blur's up 2.6. Songbird is up 2.6. ADA is up 3.9. XML's up 1.4. Turbo is down 0.3. So it looks like we've hit the bottom and starting to turn around. So I don't know, but I suspect a pump is coming. So hold on. Just continue to hold. Turbo has bottomed and should start to peak back up. Litecoin's up 2.2. AI Tech's up 1.7. Bonk is down 0.9. OKB's up 1%. KDA is down 2.5. Let's check the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button and donate to the super chat. I haven't had a super chat in a couple of days. You guys trying to push me into retirement. Turbo holding strong considering. You're right. Turbo is holding. which is a good thing, right? It's been holding the line. So uh hoping to catch a pump on Hoppy, but then I'll sell it and put it into something else. Summertime. That's a good strategy, actually. Just bought more turbo today, $100 at a time. It's a good strategy too. Randy, continue to dollar cost average in. There will be more slides as the market is clearly in a downturn. You're a right humble servant. Hope turbo goes back to 0.002. Uh, Flappy Dragon Watt are keeping me entertained while holding turbo. BTM, what's up? Life cycle. What's up? Doc McLovin just smashed the like button for you. Thank you. Do you think that all the crypto is relying on the NFT now? That seems to be the only thing that loves it these days. That loves it these days. Yeah, I think it is kind of waiting on this NFT. But I'm telling you guys, when this NFT hits, Turbo is going to explode. That's the only thing a lot of these Ethereum investors are waiting on. Gary Gensler self is messing it up for everybody. So hopefully, NFT, sorry, moves. Yeah, but NFT is bringing interest back into the market. So we need to get that interest back up. That's kind of what we're holding at. We need more interest in crypto as a whole. We need to get these retail investors back in and invest in their money. We're already in and we're already holding. That's what's keeping the price up. So let's go to, yeah, ETF. Sorry, not NFT, ETFs. I'm tripping. So let's go to Twitter. Tater Toad, top coin on Jim's radar, Turbo. Ethereum chain, this Roaring Kitty. Actually, it's interesting. Roaring Kitty is on Ethereum. I'm not sure what this don't call Solana is. Bird Flu, Dino, and Boik. But these are all lower market caps. So we'll see how that works out. Load up your bags on this downturn. You're right. And I suspect this downturn will continue into July until they make this announcement about the NFTs. I think that'll start to push Turbo back up. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. And what do you think the next catalyst will be for Turbo to turn back up? So let me know if you guys hear or saw, or if you're looking at anything that will come back and get Turbo back pumping. But Turbo is not over. I hear a lot of people talking about Turbo is over. It's not over, right? It's just in a consolidation period, which happens with crypto. Turbo keeps us wealthy if we hold Turbo token. So spend your time on the fields and enjoy the ride. And he's right. Don't sit here and look at the crypto every day. Just relax and keep calm and wait for the turbo turn up time. So this is, I actually like this Indian warrior toad, right? Turbo, we have such a community that tribes in Amazon forest will hear us much further. Will hear us much further. But I do like this picture. Turbo's consolidated. Look at how long it took Dodge to appreciate. Yes, list yellow toad, Turbo Revolution. When will you spot list Turbo? Binance. I don't know what Binance is doing. I don't know if Binance is asleep at the wheel or if there is something that's holding them from listing. Bought more Turbo, paper hands soon regret. Yeah, everybody that dropped their Turbo and ran over to Hoppy is probably going to get wrecked. And, certain influencers are talking about Hoppy, so it's only a matter of time before they pull you in to dump it and then run back to Turbo. Black Tiger Miner, Turbo, Coinbase, Binance, NIF, DIM, Turbo tokens. So effing high. Okay. I like this, pretty cool with the, I guess this is a Phoenix in the back and the price going up. And this one is the green versus the red candles. So yeah, we need a green candle. Remember, turbo's under ETH, red, turbo drop. When ETH is green, turbo flies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're all waiting on this announcement. Where is ETH? Where am I not watching ETH? Ethereum? Am I not? Yeah, it's on here. Ethereum is down 0.9 today, so it's kind of leveling back out. Where is Ethereum on this chart? Oh, it's right here. I'm tripping. Would have been a snake. It would have bit me. It's right here in my face. So let's go back to Twitter. Turbo 0.5 sounds good, coming soon. This is Crypto Differ, top 15 price gainers in Q2 2024. And here's Turbo right behind GMC and Pokey or whatever you call it, APU, which I'm not sure about, and NCP. But if you look closely, Turbo has the largest market cap, right, of the top five, right? GME is 47.9 million. Pokey is 231 million. NPC is 157 and APU is 151. So after Turbo, we have People at 475, Mog, which is going down, and Flames is 616. Brett 1.6 billion, where Turbo needs to be. 22.2 MPM. Ben the Dog, Cream, Popcats pumping like crazy. 578, and BNX is 314. Let's see here. Turbo's working hard. We're pleased to announce a new crypto asset will be listed on Indodox Marketplace. Turbo Toad token. For more information, blog indodex.com, list Turbo. And I'm not sure, I don't know if you guys have heard of Indodax. And this is another contest they're having. Can you please also mention the Gate.io post about Turbo, please? What Gate.io? I seen a Gate.io post. I think it's in here. If not, we'll look it up. Here's my design. If I win, I will donate everything to the community. So apparently, Rev Tokens having a contest for the best Turbo Toad token. Correct me if I'm wrong. I did see other people posting about it. I do like this. Trying to figure out what kind of car this is. Let's make it possible. Share more people until Binance joins the family. 100x and 150x. Binance Arena 100x and 50x. 100x and 150x. We're already here, and his name is Turbo. Turbo Toad token, Turbo Revolution, Turbo Toad token, Turbo Toad Turnup. Might as well tag Turbo since they're obviously what we're talking about here. Greatest project in community and meme coins and crypto by Turbo. Load the Toad. Turbo Revolution, what has Turbo been doing? This is Tater Toad, and this is Turbo again. Top 5 and Q2 gainers, 365%. So Turbo's holding steady. Turbo, okay, this is the Gate.io one. Sturdy, I think. Gate.io, Turbo's the first meme coin created by AI. Proves that anything is possible with a whole lot of community spirit. Find out more. Turbo, the joke that became a reality. And let's see, what is this? Waiting for that to load. Galaxy's predictions: Kaspa 50x, Pepe 25x, Brett 50x, Turbo 70x. Let's go. Andy 100x, Wolf 120, Hoppy 250. These guys are really pushing Hoppy. I feel like Turbo is so popular, but people are still not buying. I'm so confused. People are buying, but they're not buying a lot, right? We need retail investors or new investors to come in and push the price as we hold. We DCA in, but I don't think anybody else is whale buying. That's probably what's keeping Turbo down. Turbo token, Turbo surprise. Thanks to our growing community, every week brings exciting new developments for Turbo. Turbo or Toad is sure this week will be no different. What's coming next? That's what we're all asking. What's coming next for Turbo? I need a big Turbo announcement. Um, Turbo Revolution. Toad's work is far from done. Thanks to our community relentless activism, doors are opening with each step. Let's work harder until Turbo's number one. Looks like something is brewing out there. So, yes, we need that announcement, but I don't want a pre announcement or an announcement to the announcement. Just have something pop up and then make the announcement. And this is the 300 Toads. Turbo Toad 300. I like that. Turbo Toad community, are you at all surprised? First place for best gems in July by the community votes. Turbo, what is this? Duco, Boink, Mean Coin, Avatar or Aviator, Dino, Baby Pepe. I don't even know what this is. Cryptos, Coin, Lord of Souls, and Garf. There's a Garfield token? Oh wow. Interesting. Um, this is that Endo X again. This is the Turbo King. You gotta be Flocke. Kidding me. It'll be Turbo. Okay. Tell your friends, family, neighbors, coworkers about Turbo. Let's grow the community together. Just a couple of $100 today will pay for a hell of a vacation in 2025. I hope you're right. I got more than a couple $100 in it, and I think we'll be set in 2025. The mission of Turbo Toad community is to reach as many toads worldwide as possible. We won't rest until every toad is enlightened about the revolution and join the cause. Toad Revolution, Turbo Toad token, join the revolution. Meme season, meme coin. Turbo's ready to kick off July with a bang. Get aboard or get left behind. Get aboard. What is it? Get on track or get rolled. What's that? Roll on and get rolled on? I don't know. New listing for Turbo, and we did that NX Endo Dex. We're doing awesome. Great job. The community is solid, yet as you can see, there is work to be done. Let's go Turbo in the spot it should be. And yes, Turbo should be pushing on up. Engage post 3.4 thousand. Interactions 569.1 thousand. We need to get these interactions back in the millions. People post, comment, like, share. 2021 bull run. Shib was my GM. Now Turbo is my GM for the next bull run. Mine too, Randy. See what this is. Imagine fading the next meme coin. Turbo 0.40 minimum or the rope. Fully docs developer team. 90% of the supply is circulating. Tier 1 exchanges, brewing, and active gaming ecosystem. Non-KYC casino. Thousands of AI generated art being generated on a daily on social media. Major coup inbound. Dear community, don't ask what Turbo can do for you. Ask yourself what you can do with Turbo. So get out here and post, make pictures, Blow Twitter up. Keep the momentum going. Take 5 to 10 minutes every day to hit the like button on Turbo Post. You can make a difference. Set it trending. Yep, we need to get or keep Turbo Toad Army ready for flight. I actually like this one. Oh, I like this. Not sure where there's goggles on top of the goggles. Are those eyes? What is? I don't know, but I like this. I like the Air Force, right? Turbo's the Army, better yet the Navy. Shout out the Air Force and the Marines. And is that a F-30? No, those are, what is it, F-13s? Those aren't those F-35 Raptors, but we can take it. Seagate IO, nothing here. Let's see if we can look at Dex Tools real quick for Turbo. See what's going on here. See if Turbo's making any moves. Then we'll look at the numbers. Looks like there's a slight pump coming. And look at the buying. Looks like a whale. What is that? 20, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 841. 9, 10. About 12 minutes ago, somebody bought 8,373 1.9 million Turbo tokens. Fish bought 369,000. The fish bought 31,000. A whale bought 1,668,647. 230. Some selling going on. Whale bought 1.6 million earlier today. So there's definitely still active buying going on Turbo. And this is the engagements. The Turbo Toad page is 68,500. Check to the post. Anything new news? I don't see anything. What is this? Bitcoin. What is this? A Twitter post about what? Page doesn't exist. That's weird. That's weird. What happened here? I don't know. But I guess we'll check Etherscan. So it's up 0.006%. So we did have some movement from yesterday. Looks like we picked up about 11, 12 new holders. So uphold still at 15.4. OKX is 13.2. Rex still has 11%. UNCX is 6.5. Gate IO is 4.9%. So Gate IO is pushing up strong. BitGet is 3.5. Mexi is 3.3. Crypto.com still at 1.3%. This guy's 1%. This guy's 0.8. Mexi is 0.7. Hubi is 0.7. Uniswap is 0.5. Gate.io is another 0.5. CoinEx Cold 0.5. Uniswap 0.2. HCX 0.2. Crypto.com 0.2. So Crypto.com's buying it up as well. I wish I was a whale. Keep DCAing and life cycle. You got time, right? We keep slowly inching. We're slowly inching to that whale status. Increase your turbo appetite and you will grow to be a whale. You're right. Keep buying, slowly buying. And this is something from the Etherscan. Somebody mentioned that they were buying up. Uniswap is buying up. It didn't say what they're buying, no. I don't know if this is turbo or hobby. And this is Kaspa Analytics. TPS is up when the KRC20 failed. So let's see here. Sorry about that. 4 hour chart. So we are our side slowly coming up. We are building volume. We had a MACD cross. So maybe we'll get a green candle tomorrow. What do you guys think? And we are still under the 0.0050, but it's holding steady. Look at this line. It's been holding this line at that 0.044 for most of the last couple of days. Let's see here. This is tomorrow. I don't know how they already get Wednesday on here, but this is today a red candle. So it's been green, red, red. And we need to break this 0.05. And hopefully we don't go down to that 0.03. But if we do, I'm going to buy up some more. But it looks like we're losing volume. And RSI has been pretty flat since June, actually. Most of June, the RSI was pretty flat. So let's go to weeks. So we were green 17th, red last week, and red this week. So from the chart, looks like green, green, red, red, green, red, red. So maybe there's a green candle coming. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. When do you think Turbo is going to pop again? And we'll look at the 5 minute charts. Yes, it's been flat, right? It's been consolidating, which is a good thing. As long as it's not going down, things are good. It's coming down for us to pick it up. So let's see here. This is Turbo Price prediction from Invest and Trade with Jax.
Jax, hope you're doing well. We're gonna go with our friend Turbo.
If you learned even a few new data skills, you'd probably make more money. And who doesn't want that?
We may create a double bottom. We're sitting at 0.00422, down 1% on the day. Market cap 269 million. 24-hour volume 68 million. So as you can see, we came down in a W shape. So if we can hold this low, it does look like the bears are losing strength a little bit with this consolidation. Really what you want to see is price comes up and breaks that W high, and then you can see a nice breakout back up to these highs and possibly continuation. If we fail to do that and we roll over, then we're breaking the 78.6, which increases the likelihood you're going to come down. Let me pop over to the hourly chart. Going to come down and break that low, create a lower low, which would take you down towards the low 0.003 or into the 0.002 cent range. But the 50-minute chart is looking decent for at least a short-term bounce with the RSI starting to creep back up. So if we are be able to break that resistance here at right around 0.044684, that's when you can see that nice push back up.
So we're still waiting for us to break that resistance, as I just mentioned. And hopefully we don't come down to that 0.002 or 003. Hopefully we can push on through this resistance. Go ahead and hit the like button, share and subscribe, and super chats. I haven't had no super chats lately. What's going on? Shout out to BTM, right? Keep your boy in business.
Towards these highs at about 0.004898. But if we fail to do so, we get rejected, we roll, and then we're losing the 78.6. You can still retrace deeper and see a bounce back to the upside. It is a possibility, but it does increase the chances of creating that lower low for our friend Turbo. That's what I'm looking at with this correction. Of course, we have that larger wave 3 target based off the Fibonacci. That will take you all the way up to 0.019, almost 0.02, knock off a zero for Turbo. But of course, that will take time. So that's what I'm looking at for Turbo. If you want completely free access to my trade signals, I haven't taken any.
Definitely waiting for Turbo to drop that zero. We were so close, and then Everything slowed down with the announcement. I thought it would push up, but the announcement, pre-announcement, I think kind of messed us up. But hopefully, we have a new announcement coming out after the 4th of July. So next week or after this weekend, I hope the team is busy working on something to kind of get the focused or interest back into turbo. But if not, keep holding and we can keep this resistance line above the 0.003. As long as we can hold this 0.004 and hopefully push back up to this 0.005. So let's see what Ro's talking about.
All right, fellas, 0.004. Our market cap is down 2.46%, 265 million. Our volume is also down 27%. Now, our volume, that's the lowest I've seen our volume in a really long time. In the last 7 days, we're down 23%. And this all kind of started with a plunge after that news came out, right, guys? And honestly, it looks like the momentum behind Turbo that was pumping it against Bitcoin is gone. We're confident that that's gone. But again, at the end of the day, Bitcoin didn't start pumping yet. So obviously, these coins aren't going to follow along with it. It's listed on Ethereum, OKX, crypto.com. And as of right now, the only thing I could really tell you guys is that it's time to lock in. This is an accumulation phase. I don't know how long it'll be. It could be days, weeks, or months. But if you guys are fearful right now, that is when you want to deny your fleshly desires, because your flesh is telling you, I need to sell, I need to get out, and lock in, guys. You literally always just want to do the opposite of what your flesh is telling you to do. And I mean, seriously, at a point like this, if you've been holding, you've been buying turbo all the way up, there is no reason for you to sell and get out now, right? Absolutely no reason, because you could be rest assured the price is going to go up again. And as of right now, if you don't have any exposure to turbo, it is an amazing opportunity for you to load up your bags. If
Appreciate that life cycle. Appreciate the $4 super chat. Got a super chat, so I really appreciate that. Thank you for keeping the lights on in the BTM central office. Right. Thank you for keeping the lights on in central office. Appreciate that. Let's see. This is go back to what Rose saying.
you're looking to load up your bags, the easiest way to do that for turbo is through
Thank you. Enjoying a hobby. Thank you for the dedication to the community. No problem. Look, Turbo is going to create generational wealth. If we continue to hold and continue to DCA, right, I think it's good that it's not popping crazy because that gives us time to accumulate, right? We don't want it to go up too fast, too soon until we can accumulate. We want to accumulate more so when it does pump, we'll be ready for it, right? Be on the beach somewhere sipping I want to say Mai Tais, but I don't really like Mai Tais. I generally drink with old fashions with what is that? Casamigos. On the beach drinking old fashioned with Casamigos, right?
EcoPay. The link will be down in the description. You can use EcoPay to go ahead and buy some turbo. Super simple. It takes 2 minutes to log in. You can literally log in with just your email and you just enter in the amount that you want to buy. You click buy down below. It takes 2 minutes and then boom, you have yourself some exposure to our beloved meme coin turbo. This is their Twitter over here, guys. Their Twitter is growing at a slower pace right now,
Yeah, the Twitter did slow down. Anybody used EqualPay? Let me know in the chat.
which to me is a green flag, because to me this shows these are the times that you want to be going in. I remember when this thing was pumping like at 0.009, when we were almost at a penny, it was growing like 3,000 followers every single day. And the fact that it slowed down now shows me, some people have lost interest, which is good, because these are the times that you want to be accumulating. These are bullish times, guys. Well, bullish for me at least, right? Because I look at it the inverse way. If everything is going down, I'm looking at it like, okay, this is time where I make money. We are pleased to announce a new crypto asset that we added to the Indo DAX marketplace, Turbo Toad Token.
Yeah, we did discuss this already. Drinking coconut Dr. Pepper. What is coconut Dr. Pepper? Is there alcohol in there, or you just mean coconut with Dr. Pepper in it?
Come again, these guys are still working behind the scenes. It doesn't matter. Tuesday when that announcement came out, they promised us that this is going to kick off a summer long initiative of announcements, exchange listing, promotion, just huge announcements coming out, and they are sticking to true to their promise. Turbo Spot Binance listing will happen sooner than you think. Add on these dips and don't hold to get wealthy. Again, guys,
What if Turbo token get listed on Binance for the 4th of July weekend? I think things are going to get crazy, but I think he's right. I think they're going to wait. I think Binance, Coinbase, and KuCoin are waiting to see what happens with what is it? I think they're waiting to see what happens with this ETF. Uh, it's real. Try it. I don't drink alcohol. No worries. And I loves Dr. Pepper, bro. In Texas, the Dr. Pepper headquarters. I don't know if they moved or not. It used to be pretty close. I don't know if they moved or not, but one of their headquarters used to be not too far from where I'm at. So I used to see the Dr. Pepper all the time. And I have that I think it's strawberry Dr. Pepper or cherry Dr. Pepper. I know I'm pretty big on vanilla Dr. Pepper, and I think it was a strawberry Dr. Pepper, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I have to go check. But yeah, Dr. Pepper's life, man.
Binance should be coming sooner rather than later. 1 billion coming in no time for Turbo meme coin season. As you guys see, this is their markup over here. This kind of like falling wedge, and then we break to the upside, falling wedge, breaks the upside. Again, you can see we're falling, we break out of it, and now we're just waiting for it to break upwards. Guys, this coin is going to do amazing. I'm telling you guys, do not be fearful just because of what the market is saying right now. Do not look at the circumstance, look at the long term outlook. You guys know what this token is capable of. Again, if you want to pick some up, EcoPay.
Wow, I'm talking on mute. It can't pump all the time, but you can see here there was a pump. And this is what we're kind of looking at now. When in doubt, zoom out. And you can see here, Turbo pumped back in May. And I guess Mexi started listing it in May. There was a huge pump here. These lines are crooked. Why are my lines always crooked? And then, let's see here. See if we can straighten that line there and straighten this line. So when in doubt, zoom out, right? And we can see Turbo has huge potential to pump. We're just waiting for that announcement or that Binance listing and Turbo to go crazy. You can see RSI is coming up as Ro mentioned. Let me see here. And it's been relatively flat, which is a good thing, right? It's not crashing down. And I think that was it for Rose. So let's see what TJ had to say today. Yesterday, actually.
And when it gets dark, there's a whole lot of things that may be going on, right? In the scenes, like behind the scenes type of joint, right? That's the best way to put it. But why am I talking to you today? Well, before I like really tell you everything that I've noticed and I know, there is something going on right now with the charts. And we haven't really been breaking this 4284 area. And with this 4284 area being 10, almost 11% down for the past 24 hours, honestly, guys, like this is probably truly the bottom now. We're probably really sitting at the bottom. According to how the chart has been holding a support around this, the 4042 area, we are literally at the bottom. Now, can people sell off now? Well, let me tell you something. The people that got in that were doing futures trading, they got in way after this, right? So if they're selling around this point, it doesn't well, they are, right? They are. And 785 well doing that, they're just taking little bits of money. He did a 2000, 1200. It's not a lot, compared to how many people that are invested. I don't think it's going to break past the 40 area. And if it does, if it breaks past the 40 area, you better be having some money on the side. You get what I'm saying? Like, and okay, yeah, we're at a 295
If it break past the 40 era, dude, I'm buying it up like crazy. I'm buying everything I can while it's down, right?
$5 million market cap too. So I mean, it's cheap as hell. Even though a lot of us are majorly down right now, a lot of us are going through it. A lot of us are just seeing red on the charts. It is going to be rough. I completely understand, but please don't sell for a loss. I know some other YouTubers been telling you to sell, sell, sell. My thing is, you're looking for the golden ticket. You're looking for the long term, right? This should be buy, buy, buy. So, okay, yeah, yeah, you're right. It's all entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor at all. I'm just a homie guiding you as I guide myself in this crazy market we live in, as always. So, that being said, you have to do your own research, right? But in my opinion, in my dynamics of perspective, homie, like I'm talking to you as a homie, you got to remember that. So no matter what I say, you have to take it with a grain of salt and do what you got to do. But right now, guys, you see how far we were up here at the 6-8. Now we're at the 4-2. So imagine if you got in at this point, rode that thing all the way up to the 6-7. When it fall again, you buy more, ride it all the way up to almost a penny. If fall again to 7-6, buy more, buy more. Look, that's what I would do. I don't know what you would do, right? I really do want to know what you would do down in the comments, and make sure you dap me up with the like button so I know you pulled up, because this is something I have to hear you guys talk about. Like, how do you guys really feel about Turbo not being where Turbo should be? How do you guys feel? I really want to know that too. Like, come on, let me know. Like, the comments are for you, my guy. Like, you need to be straight up. Tell me how you feel, what's going on with you mentally. Are you holding up pretty well? Because a lot of people aren't. And it's sad to see, right? But like, people are panicking, and that's the number one rule.
Yeah, CJ says it's not the time to panic sell, right? And like I've been telling you guys, it's not financial advice. This is just BTM giving you comments for entertainment purposes, I guess. Never sell when you're down, right? Why would you sell and lose your money? Unless you're buying something else. But even then, I've done it myself, so I'm guilty. So I know what it means. Something goes red, I sell it. I buy something that's green, and then that goes green. So not only did I lost the initial money I invested in the account that went green or went red, sorry. Now I'm losing money on the new account that I bought that was green that went red. So I lost the original amount I put in, and then I sold it at a loss. So I lost there, and I bought something else, and it's coming down. So I'm not making money either way. The best thing to do is buy it, hold it, and don't even look at it, right? Don't even worry about it. If you've already bought it, which is the mistake the normies make or new investors make, uh, why would you sell it while it's down? You're right, life cycle, right? People get in and sell while it's down, thinking you're going to buy something and rock it up. In actuality, you should just DCA into something new and continue to hold. Like all the investments I made, if I still kept them, I would be pretty well off. But a lot of things are red. They keep going red. I'm like, I'm getting out of this. And as soon as I get out, it blows up, right? So just keep that in mind. And load to toe. Come on, Freeman Finance.
The toad. Guys, it's no secret. Turbo is my favorite AI generated meme coin. I talk about it a lot on X. I did an AMA with Turbo, guys. It is my favorite. But a lot of people are wanting to know when is the bottom for Turbo. I think it might have came, and I'll show you some data to prove that. But in this video, we're going to go over what the on-chain data looks like for Turbo, the recent price action, what developments have been going on with Turbo, and more, guys. But first, I want to welcome you back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly grateful for every single one of you. But if you are not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification. Now let's get into the video, guys. So Turbo, a meme coin made by AI for the people. We all know that. But a lot of people get upset. Why no exchange listings, big exchange listings, guys? It's because it was a crowd-funded fair launch, okay? All tokens in circulation. There is not a big allocation for the developers or devs to say, here you go, Coinbase, here is 10 bazillion tokens for free. Or here you go, Binance, here's a crap load of tokens for free. That is not there, guys. But that's also why the risk of getting dumped on heavily is far less. But guys, let's take a look. A few days.
Hold up. Before we get into that, go ahead and hit the like button. Looks like there's 33 people viewing and 19 likes. Can we get up to like 25 likes? Just hit the like button, right? It's not uh, too much there just to go ahead and hit the like button and support your main man, BTM. Let's go. Turbo turn up time. Let's see, back to Freeman Finance.
Days ago, I posted this when it was at 0.04376 or 0.04376. You know what I mean? So this was the first bottom that I had called previously, and then it went up, and that 0.007 level is going to be very, very critical for us to watch, guys. But then it came down, and we had kind of a double bottom that looked really identical to what we had seen before. Like, you see how it went here and then a tad bit lower and then up, and then it went here and then a tad bit lower and went up. So I'm not 100% sold that this is the bottom, but when we take a look, we did have a pretty good jump up today, about 10% to be exact. And on 24 hours, currently we're up 8%, 9% on the 6 hour, guys. So this is looking good, a trend in the right direction. And whenever I posted this, one of my followers, Mr. Bull Rush, posted this. He said, here's some more good news. It bounced off perfectly the 0.786 fib level. And as you can see here, he is right. It definitely did. It jumped right off of that right there. And we can see since then it consolidated a little bit and then it went up. So that's really what we're going to be wanting to watch for, is see what happens in this level. Does it continue to do it, or does it try to test this 2035? I originally, whenever I seen it start going down, I thought it might test this 2035 level, but maybe not, because at the end of the day, this will follow BTC, guys. If BTC gets a big uptick, everything else is going to fly, guys. But everyone's kind of waiting to see what BTC does. We're going to be at the start of a new week. The weekly close will be today. So let's really see. It could get very, very interesting, but this is just kind of that channel for Bitcoin that everyone is watching out for. And what I am hoping plays out for BTC is this type of reverse head and shoulders pattern. So if we just draw something rough like this, guys, if we see something like this take off, then I really think that we see something looking more like 90,000 BTC coming up soon. I really do. I think we see something extending sort of like this, which will take us to the 85 to 100, anywhere between 85 and $100,000 BTC, which would be extremely bullish for the entire market, guys. Whenever we look at token holders, it kind of did that plateau again with Turbo. So y'all see, going back a couple weeks, the 17th of June, we were real stagnant. And then we had that real sharp uptick in token holders, and we've kind of plateaued a little bit. I'll be curious to look at the data tomorrow to see how much it has increased just today alone. But it's increasing 56 holders yesterday, 32 the day before. So it's definitely been kind of slow, guys, but that's to be expected. We're at a time in the market where everything's kind of consolidating, but I think Turbo is holding really, good. Closing June with gratitude. It's been incredible first half of 2024 for Turbo's growth, but our journey is just beginning. Guys, that is exactly true. Like, let's look at this chart. Let's go
Deeper into the chart, I just saw something. Mr. Bullrush, 44% of Turbo holders are in the money. 13% are at the money. Most likely will be in the money very soon. 43% of are out of the money. Big number, but that also tells me they're still holding and not selling. Good stuff. Time held. 22% 1 year plus diamond hands. 47% 1 to 12 months holding. 30% under a month. So 20%, 69% of the holders been holding for at least 1 month, which is good. Uh, Holders making money at current price, 44%, 13 at, and 43 out. So if this number pushes on over, right, we get to 50% in the money, we'll definitely see some more buzz about Turbo. Concentration by large holders, 73%. Price correction with Bitcoin, 50 cents. Holders composite by time, 22% 1 year, 47% 1 to 12 months, and 30% less than a month. So it looks like, what is that? 77% been holding for at least a month, which is unheard of in crypto, right? Especially with newbies, people buy and sell and buy and trade and swap all the time, all day, every day. So shout out to the turbo toads that are holding, are diamond handing it. Continue to hold. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And thanks for the super chat, life cycle, and hobby.
go to the daily and really look since 2024. So let's look down here, right here where my cursor is. This is 2024 so far, guys. And people were like, Turbo's dead. Turbo's dead. Why you no do nothing, Turbo? No, it's because you probably bought at the top and are a little pissed off about it, or you just don't know crypto and thought it was going to skyrocket forever. These type of consolidations happen, guys, and it's completely normal. When we look at what else Turbo's talking about, they consistently are getting new exchange listings, the guys. This is fair launch. So these exchanges or applications, whether it's centralized or decentralized exchanges, are buying all of this with their own money, guys. And so I think this is extremely bullish for Turbo. They launched on the Future Play Casino, which there's 6 games that people can play and use Turbo as the currency, for lack of better words, and then also get that back in Phantom or Soul Flare wallet. Now, guys, I am not promoting gambling in any way, shape, or form. I'm also not promoting Turbo, guys. That none of this is ever financial advice. I'm just got slightly a degen and less finance, but that was a very big deal. Here's another one. BitTime is launching. Kine protocol has been launching, supporting 1 to 50x leverage, guys. So they are getting more and more listings and more exposure. When we look at what's the real volume for Turbo, 38.25 is BitGet, 13% is HTX, 18% is Gate.io, and 18% is OKX. So they're still not the big American exchanges. No Binance, no, not even KuCoin, guys, overseas. There's no Coinbase. There is crypto.com exchange with a whopping 0.17%. That's got to be the most disappointing exchange listing I have ever seen in my life, guys. But remember, when it comes to investing in a project, when you see the price shoot up like this and then just slowly trend down, we have to ask ourselves, did the project fundamentals change? Was the contract somehow unrenounced? Is there now taxes? Did something change? Did the entire team dump? Which in this case, it's a fair launch project, so there's not really a huge team.
So let me show you something real quick. Look at this. Is Hoppy the next Turbo? So when people start comparing anything to the next Turbo, that means Turbo must be something, right? Must be something intrinsic in Turbo if people are comparing it or comparing something to it. So I think we're still in a good spot. I'm almost tempted to click on this video, but I don't want to talk about Hoppy. But I'm just pointing that out because it is. Let's actually see what's this guy's talking about.
Then guys, I'm just making a quick video in my garden, and I want to talk about few things. First of all, I want to talk about Hoppy, our favorite meme coin. Hoppy, what can I say about
Whoa there, killer. Hoppy is your favorite meme coin. Just keep it cool, right? Keep it kosher. It's not our favorite meme coin. It's your favorite meme coin.
that? Few days ago it was 35 million market cap, and now it's almost 60 million. I think he reached all-time high of 61 million market cap last night, and today is just consolidating around 57, 58, around that number. So it did go 60 a few times, then drop back to 58, which
I don't know, man. Hoppy has this weird pump and dump. I keep thinking in the back of my mind it's going to turn to a pump and dump since there are certain YouTubers that are pushing it that are notorious for pump and dumps. So I don't know, but I'm probably going to stay away from Hoppy. Let me know what you guys think if you're investing in it or what.
is good. You need to have a correction after doing a, um, that kind of leg up. It's good to have a correction. I just think Hoppy is one of those meme coins that's gonna do really, really well in the next bull cycle, and I'm very, very bullish on Hoppy.
Yeah, life cycle, I'm with you. I don't trust it, right? It might be, but I don't trust it. Let's finish up with Freeman.
Did exchange listings start going down? Did the team stop working? Did they abandon their social media, guys? If all those answers are no, and if BTC is still in its trend, as we can see here, and the price is just kind of doing its own thing, waiting to run, guys, that is completely normal, and we should be happy about that project still, guys. But let me know, what have you been doing with Turbo? Are you still holding your Turbo?
So this is from a couple days ago, and I want to see 4 days ago. I want to see what the big news he's talking about with Turbo because we're not really getting a lot of news lately. So I don't know what's going on, but let's see what this guy's talking about.
News to cover today in regards to Turbo. We just got the word, the announcement that Turbo is partnering with a big company to enhance their coin. So, with that being said, we're going to look over all the news and we're going to look at the charts because there's something happening on the charts right now that I'm pointing out to you in this video
There's something happening here.
that's going to tell you exactly when you need to be investing in this coin. But before we do that, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so we can continue to grow. Now let's go look at the charts. All right, guys, so let's get into the big news that I was just talking about. This is going to be a crazy video, so please pay attention, like I said. So where you can see we're looking at Turbo on CoinMarketCap. I just like to look at two things every time we look at this. You can see that we are up 2.3% on the market cap and almost up 4% on the volume. The price is up a little bit, kind of a little recovery from yesterday. There wasn't really much of a downfall yesterday, but be prepared for the price to go just a little bit lower than what it is right now before we actually see the huge pump that we are looking for. But I just want to read something on this quick article to give you a little bit of insight on why I'm bearish on this coin and where we're going to be looking to invest our money in this coin. So this was published by CoinTrust literally today. It was published today. So as you can see, it says Motorverse partners with Turbo Token to enhance community engagement. So we're getting a lot of big companies and we're getting a lot of big names behind this coin. This is good for the long-term success of this coin. This is good for the short-term success of this coin. And this says Motorverse, a project under Anomica Brands known for its comprehensive motorsports titles ecosystem, has formed a new alliance with the new popular meme coin Turbo Token. This collaboration is set to explore opportunities for joint marketing efforts and improve interoperability between the two entities. That word tripped me up. The partnership includes a token swap involving Motorverse Rev tokens and Turbo tokens. Motorverse plans to use the Turbo tokens acquired through this swap to foster community building activities for the Rev token holders. FuturePlay.com will provide the necessary liquidity for this token swap, supporting the initiative as a liquidity partner. And that's all I'm going to read on this. I don't want to bore you to death with me just reading. But as you can see, we do have really big news behind this coin. Now let's look at the charts. There is something happening on the charts right now that I really want to point out for you guys. As somebody who can actually understand market structure and understand candles really well, there's something that is alarming to me right now. And I clicked on the wrong thing. Sweet. So what are we looking at here? We are looking at a small downtrend, or basically just a retest of an area of supply and demand, which is right here. We've already tested it once and we shot off, and we're coming right back down to it. I am literally 99% positive we are going to come back down to this area before we take off. Like, I'm so confident in it. I know that we were going to either pump from this one or we were going to pump from this one. And it's looking like this one. Almost 99% sure it's going to be this one, because this is what I can see right now by looking at the charts. I see on the daily time frame that we're looking at, we closed below this level. We closed below this low level yesterday. And like I always tell you, this daily time frame, these daily candles, they hold a lot of weight. These candles really determine how the market's going to move whenever they close. These hold so much weight. You do not understand how much weight these candles hold. And we can see if we zoom in today, unless this candle makes a huge pump up in the next couple hours and closes above here, we're closing again yet on another bullish candle, not being able to close above the recent area of supply and demand, and actually wicking, letting us know that we are still kind of in a downtrend because we can't even go back up and close above. So this is confirming my analysis that we are actually going to go back down here and retest, similar to what we did right here. It's going to be a similar thing to what we did right here. So that's kind of what we're waiting for at the moment. With the big news that we just received on the new partnership with that company, and us dropping even lower so that us traders and long-term holders can get this at a very great low price. This is huge. This is massive. We should be able to, maybe by Monday from now or Sunday, is going to be a optimal time to invest. We might, and it could happen even in a day. We could see tomorrow this coin come down. But when we get down here, we need to see that it's going to hold up right here. We need to see that it's going to hold up right here before we actually invest our tokens. I don't want to give you guys a bad area to invest your money and then leave you with absolutely nothing. Because what kind of guy would I be to tell you to invest your coins and your money into something just for you to lose it? That's not me. I'm here to help you guys make so much money. And I'm giving out this information literally for free every single day. I help you catch huge plays. Let me give you an example. I called this play right here when this popped up. I called this play on YouTube. I called this huge play that Kaspa just did within, the past couple of days. I said this was going to buy right here. You can go watch the video. I said this was going to pump. It did. I said Bonk was going to pump. It's pumping. I'm telling you guys, I know how to read these charts. Please, please listen to me when I say that price is going to come down here before we see another push. Am I a chart wizard? No, but I'm pretty good. Am I 100% help you guys make so much money? Dropping even lower so that us traders and long-term holders can get this at a very great low price. This is huge. This is massive. We should
Let me know if you can see these numbers better summertime.
be able to, maybe by Monday from now or Sunday, is going to be a optimal time to invest. We might, and it could happen even in a day. We could see tomorrow this coin come down. But when we get down here, we need to see that it's going to hold up right here. We need to see that it's going to hold up right here before we actually invest our tokens. I don't want to give you guys a bad area to invest your money and then leave you with absolutely nothing. Because what kind of guy would I be?
So I suspect it is 0.0337 and 0.004. So somewhere in this range is what he's referring to. And he's right. I think it is going to bounce off that. Dang, I closed Trader View. Oh, here it is. I was looking at this. That was the line I just put in, the 0.035. So I think that might be where it's going to bounce. I've been making good money on shorting Turbo and Mexi, but we'll stash in and buy heavy at 338. I might have to go ahead and VPE and see about this Mexis. I don't know. I'm scared of shorting it, but I don't know, guys. Let me see. I think this was him. Got one more video. I want to see what this guy's talking about. Turbo will rally again a day ago. So we'll see what he's talking about, and I guess end it on this one.
For returning to Crypto Clubhouse. I hope everyone is doing fantastically and welcome to this new Turbo video. I hope your weekend is going well too, but for now, let's dive straight into Turbo. Unfortunately, since last week's 25th, we have been comparatively pessimistic. Essentially only observed negative momentum. Right here at 0.48 cents, when I covered it, we had a small retest. I believe I talked about it a few times last week, discussed it extensively over the past 2 weeks, obviously. However, as I mentioned earlier, what actually happened with Turban was that we gained as if a lot of shorts were being opened following this decline and this barrier we had at 0.6 cents. Given that all of the shorts were opened following the significant bearish breakout below half a cent or 0.005, we stated that there was a high probability that we would see some sort of short squeeze up. The only way that this short squeeze could become remotely interesting, however, would be if we saw a Buddhist breakout above half a cent. Never succeeded in doing that. Thus, there was a lot of momentum and hype at the moment. However, as of right now, the only confirmations we're seeing are bearish. Alright, to put it as succinctly as possible, Turbo is bearish. We're reaching lower peaks and lower troughs. There's not any forward motion. Bearish confirmations and retests are what we're seeing.
Yeah, John Wayne, I don't like him either. I'm just trying to see what his TA's talking about. And Johanna, same. I'm shorting. I might have to check that out. I might have to get a Mexi account and see what's going on. And yeah, it's kind of weird because the AI channels always pronounce something wrong or something weird. But I just want to see what he's talking about this price prediction and or rally.
So that's the current state of affairs. The primary support level that I'm now examining is 0.35 cents, while there are other support levels that are undoubtedly a little bit stronger and lower. Thus, at 0.0035, we also created a kind of double bottom with a bullish divergence in the RSI.
So everybody's looking at this 0.035. I thought it was 0. Actually, wait. It was right. So it is 0.0035. So why not get 0.0353? Interesting. But yeah, I think it's going to bounce too. But let's get back to the video.
In which we were able to rise. Thus, while I do anticipate some support from that direction, the real question is whether or not we can turn bullish once more from that direction. Can we truly turn bullish at that level, or better yet, before that level? And that's difficult to say, okay, because CVD has been just horrible if you look at Turbo right now. It's essentially like this here and there following the 25th, for instance, you can see that we had a good number of temporary employment available. Then, in line with what we discussed with the 0.48 cent retest that we had earlier, we had a few brief liquidations, which you can see here. They are little, but they are visible. After those, however, there was a general increase in momentum, though primarily in the form of shorts being opened. And you're not interested in that, okay? To revert to bullish, that means that momentum is doing fairly well. Here, the open interest is somewhat flat. It is fluctuating, but the CVD is declining, indicating that long positions are closing whenever the open interest declines in this area. In addition, as open interest increases, short positions are opened, and a rally is not started by that momentum. It is evident from the recent price movement that we did in fact have. There are some longs opening and some shorts closing. That's a sensible formula then. You want shorts to close and longs to open, or shorts that are liquidated rather than closed. Additionally, this is what this increase earlier this morning showed us. This is what the market as a whole is currently showing. Okay, so what does this indicate as of yet? No. Okay, so this is where I believe you can also see that we were rejected by the 50 EMA. That is, in theory, a bearish confirmation, which is once more what we discussed. Therefore, I still think there's a good chance we'll keep falling, at least to 0.35 cents. We'll then see if we can really rally and if we can pick up some serious momentum from there. But no, if we truly do manage to get some genuine momentum, this is probably the one thing that can save Turbo. And in my opinion, a positive flip in Bitcoin is the only way that's actually feasible. So pay attention to that. After that, we can become enthusiastic about Bitcoin if it continues to rise and we are able to break above 0.46 or 0.48 cents. However, as of right now, there's simply no sign. So those are my ideas. I believe.
So we're waiting for Bitcoin to push up, Bitcoin or Ethereum, which is, I guess, makes sense. Just trying to figure out what is going on and when the pump starts.
$100, $200, you're gonna be in very good returns. You can see the exchange listing situation. It's not listed on a variety of tier one exchanges. There's not even a Bybit or a Qcoin, and of course, there's no Coinbase or Binance, all the big dogs. If you're not new to crypto, you know that when these projects get listed on those tier one exchanges, the price skyrockets. Right now, it's 54 million in market cap, which is an absolute steal, especially because this token is extremely deflationary, meaning that there's not going to be any sort of token unlocks until 2026, so well into the next bear market. So I remain super bullish. I can't tell you if we've seen the bottom already, but if we have to it, and in my opinion, so if you had followed my non-financial advice, you wouldn't have bought Kaspa when it was. But if I was to long-term conviction of a 10x guarantee. Now we've seen a 20% correction, and now we've seen a 10% correction, and in my opinion is a much better zone to buy. I've been accumulating Casper since it was 1.5 cents, so I'm already massive returns. It's one of my biggest bags, so I'm not personally going to accumulate more. But if I was new to the ecosystem, I wouldn't hesitate to buying Casper more. It's at least a 10x guaranteed. Of course, there's nothing guaranteed in crypto, but if I was to choose the easiest 10x that I can do from now until the end of the bull market, I will probably choose Kaspa. It's a layer one, proof of work, fair launch, no team allocation, no insiders to dump on you. You guys already know the drill. I have a playlist full of 30 other Kaspa videos if you want to know more about the ecosystem. But the big update that we've seen was the development of the KRC20 and implementation of the KRC20 network on the 30th of June, so just a couple of days ago. It's been a bit of a fiasco, I'm not going to lie, because people were expecting this crazy network update, etc. But the reality of things is that it's just an open beta. So
Yeah, I thought the KRC20 would pump like crazy, but the server had some issues, or there were some issues in the load balancer, and the system stopped. And I don't know if you guys are trying to mint. I've been trying to mint this nacho since last week, and I get nothing but errors. I talked to the dev team. They said they're working on it. And with this KRC20, it's actually a third party. So it's not even Caspa. So keep that in mind before you guys start fudding Caspa. And I was watching this video, waiting for the turbo part, but we'll see what he's talking about with Caspa. Maybe Turbo's coming up next.
it's not going to function that well to begin with. This doesn't change anything to my long-term conviction of Kaspa. If anything, see it as an opportunity to accumulate at a slightly cheaper prices than what you would have expected based on other YouTubers' price predictions. The next one, we're going to include a meme coin. I'm going to include Turbo. This has become one of my top convictions for the bull run, and for a variety of reasons. So first of all, the community is super strong. It's actually got some utility because it's been used in casinos and in gaming. There's actually new.
I was always bears on Casplex. They came out with a cheap looking website from get go. It was kind of questionable. It was kind of questionable about using a third party and to have them set up the KRC20. But everything else with Caspa's doing it the hard way. So I think at some point they'll get the site fixed. They'll get the what is this? Cast tools thing updated and working again. I think they should have waited to release it. I think they kind of rushed the release. And generally, especially being in a dev environment and working with a dev team, I know for a fact you need to triple check your I's and quadruple check to make sure your T's are crossed because there's always some weird things that happen in the end but you weren't ready for. And let's get back to Turbo. Thanks for the reminder there, Jason.
Collaborations with other big actors in the Web3 space. Also, from just a pure technical analysis standpoint, you can see that we're about to form a double bottom. So I've started DCAing right now. If it drops more to this level, maybe it goes to 0037, I'm going to buy even more and I'm going to make it a huge bag, even though I'm quite happy. And if it just goes all the way up from here, I'm quite happy with the bag that I have. It's not listed on tier one exchanges other than crypto.com. So I think it's a no-brainer that this is going to get listed to Binance or Coinbase. But again, it's just my own gut feeling. And
Oh. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turnup. Let's go.
And the market cap of $250,000, I think that this is going to be one of the next blue chip crypto that is going to go towards the billions and billions in market cap. Community hype marketing is what drives this project, right? What drives every meme coin's price. And at the end of the day, if you see the community of Turbo on X, this is super engaged. It's probably one of the best communities in crypto meme coin sphere that I've encountered. And just because of this, I'm gonna heavily accumulate. And this is not one of the meme coins that I'm gonna swing trades. This is a long term, just accumulate and hold and watch it grow over the course of the altcoin season in this meme coin super cycle that we're already experiencing. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm not gonna actively trade it because it's a long term conviction. If you're looking instead to join meme coin trades on a daily basis to make very drops another 10 to 15%, which I think is the lowest that it's going to go, I'm going to accumulate even more and I'm going to enjoy big gains in the long term. That is pretty much the plan. Now, the next two projects are going to be two gaming projects. I'm going to tell you exactly why, because I think that with the market becoming more green, those industries that have suffered a lot, like gaming or AI, are going to see another big uptrend because of the reason that the market conditions are going to shift. More and more retail are going to come into crypto. If you see the indicators of retail investors in crypto right now, retail is really not in, but these are projects that, in my opinion, people are going to FOMO as soon as possible. So the first one is going to be Souls, the Unfettered Souls, a project that right now is $500,000 market cap. It's very risky, and I'm the first one to say, but I know that there's very bullish updates coming from the team. In fact, they are teasing this a lot. There's probably going to be new exchanges coming from the month of July. The team is super active on social media and they're posting a lot of updates coming from the team. There's going to be new events. There's going to be new exchange listings. There's going to be potentially new chain supported. So stay tuned because announcements are probably going to come in due time. As you guys know, right now it's only on Polygon, but there's very good news coming your way. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But I know that the team is hard at work. I've been in touch with the team forever and for good reason, because I think that this is one of the most serious teams in crypto.
How do you buy coins on Polygram? Polygram has their own, I guess, exchange or listing or wallet. I bought Turbo for the exact price before it ran to almost 1 cent and sold around 0.09. About to buy back in. Let's get that money, baby. Turbo Turnup. You're right. Actually got in cheaper, but I will buy in more if it goes down, right? And anybody heard of Souls or looking into Souls? Just want to see what his last pick is, and then we'll probably shut it down.
the game itself that they're developing is amazing, and the entire ecosystem just makes sense. And as soon as we see new exchange listings, right now we are only on Maxi, Uniswap, and Gate.io, you know that the price is going to skyrocket, and it's going to be so easy to move a project that is so low in market cap. It doesn't take much at all. So I remain bullish on this. And the last project of the day is going to be another gaming project. This one is going to be OTK, the most bullish project on Solana. We're seeing the start of a reversal already. And in my opinion, we're going to go for another leg up very soon for a variety of reasons. So first of all, this is on Solana. And with the upcoming news of the Solana ETF applications, everything in the Solana ecosystem is going to probably experience a big reversal, and we're going to go for new highs sooner than later. It's a project that I've been accumulating since it was 1 cent, and it was one of my first buy alerts in my Patreon private VIP community, actually around October last year. And I've been accumulating ever since, took some profits along the way, and then took some profits again the other day after this big.
So I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my side projects as well. I actually have this on Solar Flare. This is right, yeah. Okay, OTK. It's up 6%. Hopefully, I'll make a little profit here, sell it, and buy more turbo. So I'm always looking for side projects to get in, get up, and get out on. It's not financial advice, but this might be a small ringer. Let me know if you guys have heard of this or if you're into this. I don't know about that Souls one, but I've definitely been hearing this what is this? OTK going around lately.
Candles that we've seen. And listen, just like we've seen a big green candle, we've also seen a correction on a daily basis. We went from 4 cents and a half to 3 cents and a half. So it's around a 25% from the big peak that we've seen. And in my opinion, could be a good entry for most people. It's a project on Solana. As I said, I'm bullish on Solana. So it's gonna just make sense. And when it comes to the tokenomics and what the business model is, to me, it just makes sense because it's a double remuneration system. And we can see from experience that in the previous bull run, the projects that in the gaming sphere did particularly well were the projects that made people money. So like Axie Infinity was a clear remuneration system. And I can say the same thing for OTK, but at a much more improved scale. For instance, there's rewards in the OTK token, playing the games and participating into weekly leaderboard extractions, and also golds, which are essentially the loyalty points that you're going to get by participating in the ecosystem. And you're going to be able to redeem for your reward prices like gaming accessories, gift cards, and so on and so on.
Scott is crypto. You for real? This is called Monkey S Inu. Is this a real token? Let's see here. And I'm definitely always checking Solana for. I try to look at 7 days, right? That's where I found this OTK, right? The 7 days, 118, 24 hours. It's up 6%. And in the last hour, where is it? It must be pretty down. But I always started 7 day totals because that means it's been up and it's stayed up for more than a day or two. 24 means it's up today. This daddy take coin has been running slightly, but I don't know if we can get this. So this is Coin Market Cap. Do 7 day. I found this one. Click on it. Make sure you get the address right. Make sure you get the contract address. I've been burnt getting these duplicate coins that's not the right address. So make sure CoinMarketCap's pretty good about getting you the actual address, the right address, right? So we look at 7 days for all meme coins. There's Hoppy here, 72%. SPX, 40%. Moog, Mong, I guess, 23. Pika Boss, 26. Salama's always in here. Poke. I jumped on Popcat and Michi, I guess. But I did this a while ago. So this is the 24-hour chart. There's Paul. There's Byte. There's Sumo, whatever it is, Kimbo, Maga VP, Pokey, Flake. And let's see what's going on in the hour. Look like MAGA's trying to rally. There's Pups, Super Trump, APU, Pooh. I guess it's Winnie the Pooh, and Samo. And this Cummies, weird. Wall Street Memes is back again to dump, pump, and dump. And I was looking for this. What you said. This is for real launches tomorrow. Pablo Coin owns Meme Coin. Pablo Crow owns Meme Coin for launches tomorrow. So you said what? What tells you where you find these things that are going to launch is dropping tomorrow? Where did you see this pre-sale information about Ethereum? See if we can find this. Is it out here? Pre-sale. So we can put that in our chart. Oh wow. Interesting. Just found something called Coin Sniper. So we'll see what this is talking about. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm up a few X's on Droggy, Floppy, Watt, and Hoppy. It's been running up nicely. Gympad, check out Monkey Inu on X. Gympad. Okay, this is something I just found. A coin sniper, which is weird. Top 3 pre-sales: OPZ, Base Chain, Solana. Trending. Let's see. Promoted. Best 2024 pre-sales. Just looking around. XRP on Ethereum. Weird. Burns. Mr. Burns. Huh. Pepe Driver. Okay. MAGA 2024. Pickle. Yeah, guys, there's a plethora of freaking meme coins. The never ending stream here. Shiba Soul. Polo on base. Hoppy. Oh, wow, there's pages of these. Let's see here. Gympad, check out Monkey on X. Let's see if we can find it here. Wow, 600 or 936 followers. To the floor on next meme coin. Steps to buy. Copy link in browser. Gympad pre-sale. Connect your wallet. Buy desired amount. Contribute appeals to the bottom of Gympad after transaction is fully completed. Go back to Gympad after pre-sale ends and claim your tokens. CA will provide after pre-sale. Paste in your wallet. What?
Welcome to Monkey Shading, you guys. This is Pablo Crow. Bullish as always. Super excited for MSI. I think this meme coin, this narrative is going to be bullish.
I don't know, but who is Pablo Crow? Just trying to figure out who is this. What are we buying into? Pablo Crow. Interesting. Definitely about 6K worth will pump and maybe wait until it goes live on Uniswap. Was behind Vote Inu and Shibja. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me finish this out.
Upcoming bull market super cycle that we have upon us. We have about 10 days, 17 hours left in the pre-sale. We have collected 166 Ethereums within the first 21 hours. We executed a soft cap. Okay, so we'll be launching in a little over 10 days. Now, exciting things about MSI. For those that don't know, I'm very well known in the space. I have a lot of connections. I have a lot of powerful friends. And I feel that we're going to do fantastic with this meme. I feel that we're going to do very, very good. There will be no whales that can manipulate the chart. There will be no snipers. None of that stuff. Influencers will not get paid in tokens. So there will be no influencer dumps on your head. This is the most bullish launch that anybody can expect. Come join me. Come be the floor of monkey shit in you. Come be the floor of the future of meme coins. The next big narrative. Come be the floor. Next week, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of my strength in the space. You'll see what I can do, my connections, what I bring to the table. For those that know me, they know I work around the clock. They know I get the job done. They know I get shit done. For those that don't know me yet, you will find out. Join me, be the floor, and we'll talk soon.
All right, guys, let me do some investigation into Mr. Pablo here. But thanks for joining tonight. I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:30. Hopefully I can find you some turbo news. If not, we might do Caspa tomorrow. Just want to make sure. We'll see what's going on. Already got Bitmart listing it once it goes live. John Wayne, I'll pass on monkey. Ha. Anyway, but thanks for joining. Thanks for giving us more information to look around at. Thanks for supporting your main man BTM. Thanks for being here. And remember, it's turbo turn up time. Turbo is going to melt faces. It's going to bounce back hard. And you're going to be like, I remember BTM told me, just keep holding. And you're at the dealership shopping for new cars or buying the house or paying off your existing house and getting that pool put in. But again, it's not financial advice. Just me daydreaming, looking at the future, trying to rebuild my community. But I'll let you guys go for the evening. And thanks for joining. Let me run through the ad libs real quick. Let's go. It's turbo turn up time. Remember, turbo, turbo, turbo. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. All right, guys. Black Tiger Miner signing out. Peace and hair grease. And let's get back to the money, guys. See you tomorrow night at 8:30. Same bat channel, same bat time. Have a good night and talk to you soon.